Hey homies. Can we have a conversation? Gather around the cafeteria table so I could let you know what's been going on with me. I've been down in the dumps because I've been to more funerals than I feel like I can count for this year. And the years were barely just kind of going over the Wednesday of the year. So we're 8 months into the year, and officially I've been to 3 funerals and have had like 7 people that I know pass away in total. And this weekend was just kind of like the one that was the hardest for me. And I have come to some revelations. Do you know how much of an honor it is to grow old? Because not everybody has the opportunity to do so. And so for me, I'm actually looking forward to having more gray hair, to actually using a cane. I kind of use one already because I lose my balance sometimes with my seizures and all, which I decided they're not mine. I'm hoping it's a temporary thing. And so because they are that, we're going to name her Sylvia. And Sylvia likes to attack me. And when she does, I lose my balance and have to use a cane sometimes. And you know what? It's all okay, because it's a privilege to be able to use one. Because that means that I am still here and I'm overcoming things, and the people before me didn't even get that far. And and I know that there's a stigma with growing older. I can tell you that my mom was afraid to grow older, and she went to heaven before she could gather any more wrinkles on her face. She really didn't want to. Anyway, something profound happened to me this weekend. And for me, it's all in the little things. And the little things for me are people loving me for me in all entirety of all the colors of the rainbow that I am. And my Aunt Jackie came to visit, and I thought it was going to be a difficult host. I knew that I was going to have to host her while she was here, and I thought that she might have been difficult. She's not a difficult person, but when I have guests, I like to give them the best of me all the time, and I want to give them a full-on Ritz-Carlton experience. And I really didn't get to do that because I had this funeral event and celebration of life I had to go to. And the last time that she was here visiting me, she was just like, wow, look at, she's like, everything in your little bungalow has intention. There is an intention. It's a lot of stuff, but it's with an intention. There's so much. You could feel like there's love in here. And so I thought that she was going to, because she's old school, I thought she was going to give me some grief on having too much stuff, or say something about the way that I wanted to decorate things, because, in my culture being, Mexican, Latina, Mexican American, there's these expectations. And if you have this opportunity to be posh amongst your people, I mean, they're looking forward to that. And my Aunt Jackie's not at all like that. And she walked in with something, and it changed my mood. It changed my day and really taught me a lesson. She walked in with this phone. And for me, it wasn't just the phone itself. It was the fact that she knows me. She knew that I would love it. And she came in hugging it with this. I know Claudia's going to love this. Oh, yeah. Now you know my name. And I was looking at it and I was loving on it. And she told me the story behind the phone and everything, which to me was out of this world. And then I turned it over. I turned it over. It's a working phone. It's just not plugged in. It's from Radio Shack. I was like, oh my God, you have no idea. She's like, no, I knew that you would love it. And I was like, no, this is a Radio Shack. Like, where Radio Shack who? And I was like, so these are like some of the first retro phones, if you will, or, like the start of that retro revolution, And she's like, I knew that you would love it. I noticed that the last time you were here, I saw all the phones. And so and to me, it was like, she loves me and she loves me in all my colors. And this is like, if there's someone in my family that I could truly be myself in front of, it's my Aunt Jackie. And since my mom has been gone, when I'm looking for like a nurturer or a mom hug, Aunt Jackie is who I go to. So I love my Aunt Jackie. But I always knew that I loved her. But like this little phone to me is just kind of chef's kiss. Just seals it. You know what I mean? And that kind of a love or admiration or allowing you to be who you are, it just makes me feel like 100%, If I could share the glow that it gives me, I totally would right now. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. You all may go back to your classes. I hope that the cold pizza or the flat pizza or the hamburgers, were you like a hamburger person or a pizza person? I think that I liked more the hamburger than the pizza. And I got a story about that because they don't make the hamburger like they used to. So anyway, I love you a lot. Thank you for listening to me. And we may go back to class. Let class resume. Toodles.